Okay. Hello, everybody. Welcome back to Tsukihime, a piece of a glass moon. Anyway, let us continue. We made it to chapter 8. Yay! Day 8. Mystic Eyes of Depth Perception. Part 2. Alright. I'm gonna try to keep going until, we get to day 9. Anyway, the estate was our playground back then. A forest was deep and vast as the ocean. A house that looked more like a castle. Each day a new adventure would unfold in our kingdom. There was so much to explore. Every day was fun. We had no idea that we will ever grow up, doing the same day in and day out, but never getting bored. We were just children, playing and yelling like puppies, getting along well. We really we were regular partners in crime. Akia was always there when I looked for her. I would wave at her, and she'll get all embarrassed and hide. Yeah, the same as always. The estate was our playground back then. A forest and a vast as the ocean, a house that looks more like a castle. Each day, a new adventure would unfold in our closed little world. There was much to explore. God damn it, Natsu! Why are you repeating words? I had a stroke. I went back for a second. I was like, no, because the background changed. I wake up from a peaceful slumber. The morning light pulls me from my deep sleep. My dream. I feel like I dreamed of something from a long time ago. Ugh. These horrendous things assaulting my vision when I open my eyes. My head my head feels like it was going to split open at the temples. It's clear as day. The sun bathes the garden in such a vivid light that I can't even spot it from my bedroom. Rays of archingly bright sunlight illuminates every nook and cranny of my surroundings. My glasses. I tried to extend my head to take them from beside my pillow, but noticed something strange. There's no sensation in my arms or legs. I can clearly think of what I want them to do, but the signs don't seem to reach. It seems like I got locked in syndrome. I suffered the time in silence, unable to even close my eyelids. The sunlight began to soften. Feeling returns to my arms and legs. Taking a deep breath, I finally managed to get my glasses to seal away that sight. Exhaling, I free myself from the bed confines at last. That was nothing of note. It happened all the time during my stay in the hospital. Whenever I was exhausted, my vision would go all blurry and my limbs would become paralyzed. My appetite would totally disappear too. This is just what happened if I spend too much time looking at things with my naked eyes. But this time was different. I think I could see them more clearly than I usually do. The lines on the buildings have always seemed so thin to me. It's rare for them to be that distinct. That was just once was a lingering headache, now feels like I took a bullet in the brain. I remember what Master once told me. She said that my eyes could end up attracting unpleasant things. Arcueid also said not to use my eyes too much, that doing so would destroy my mind. I know you. Add experience. I don't see Buster. Yeah, I don't know. Look, every time you show up, Buster's not around. I don't know why. It's like, it's super fucking cursed. And when Buster's around, you're nowhere in sight. Oh my god. Hold on. Oh, why? Of course I want to rant. When I'm playing the one game I actually have to sit down and read, of course. Anyway. Let's just say something like this happened in my life, where I'm ranting. Alright, anyway, focus. This is where I get for involving myself with vampires. Not only I have to face dangers where I fight them, but now I invited danger into my everyday life. Though there's no use dwelling on it, I know this was going to happen when I decided to help Arcueid. Yeah, I can handle this much at least. Your room sounds empty. Like, my mic? Like what I'm talking through? Or the game? Sitting around and doing nothing wouldn't be productive anyway. There's no stopping until Soya is free from vampires. I'm only helping her because I want to protect Akia and the other people I care about. Alright? I quickly get out of bed, trying to clear my head of any unexpected thoughts. I should get changed and think Hisui for last. Oh, hey Shin, what's up? But yeah, as for the game itself, I think it was purposely mute. Anyway. Huh? Coming to think of it, Hisui isn't here. It's a little after 7. Hisui would usually be here to wake me up. I wonder if she overslept. But my theory is swiftly rebuked when I notice there's a change of clothes prepared on my desk. Maybe she has something more important to do? I'm curious about what might have driven her attention, but it's already none of my business. There's not much time to spare, so I'll just get into my uniform and head downstairs. Alright, so I'm thinking this is a weekend, honestly, and that's why Hisui's not here to wake us up. Oh? Memory of yesterday's event hit me the moment I opened the door. Oh, you're a dead man, Shiki. Oh, we're about to feel the power of the sisterly rage. Sometimes I amuse even myself. The fact that I managed to forget all about that, sometimes as... what the fuck? As disastrous as yesterday, has me generally concerned for my own well-being. Though, worries about my mental health can wait until after surviving what comes next. Motherfucker, all your problems are mental health problems! And then it's, you know what, never mind. I'm gonna shut up now. I stand there at the open door, frozen like a sculpture, unable to venture inside. Meanwhile, in the parlor, Akia is seated on the sofa, just like she was last night. Kohaku is standing behind her as usual. Up until now, Akia has always greeted me with a "Good morning, Shiki." Not all of them. There's also the vampires and demons killing everyone. True! Needless to say, this is all because I had left last night without explaining anything about Arcueid. It almost looks like she's just lounging, but animosity is radiating from her every pore. You could cut the tension with a knife. Good morning, Shiki. Would you like a cup of tea before breakfast? Guess Kohaku doesn't have to worry about any of this. Morning, Kohaku. I'll save the tea for another time. I returned Kohaku's greeting and entered the parlor properly. Akiya side-eyes me as I timidly cross the room. Can't let myself cave to her silent intimidation. Times like this is where a person's resourcefulness is truly put up to the test. I should greet her with plenty of cheer. Just say hi already. Apologize immediately. Okay, that's... I keep forgetting... Is this it? Okay, cool. Yo, shoutouts to playing Mohoyo. So, chat, what are we feeling today? I feel like just saying hi, because coming in with a lot of cheer after, like, leaving in the middle of the night with this random white girl you just met is just, Sumasa-san. Or apologize immediately. I kind of want to do that too. Like 2 and 3 is where my brain's at because this shit is funny. I don't understand that word. I'm so sorry. Go for 3, go for 3. Everyone's down for 3? Alright, going once. Going twice. Alright, we're doing 3. Doubt I'm going to be able to talk my way out of this one. Anything I say is likely just gonna pour gasoline on the fire. Sumiya-san. Oh yeah, the sorry. Yeah, times like this, Siegfried will say Sumiya-san. Yeah, you're right. Anything I say likely is just... Yeah, I read that. My only option is to apologize as quickly and sincerely as I can. Better to say sorry before she starts grilling me. About last night, May I give you a word of advice, Shiki? Before I could apologize, Akiya cuts me off. Her voice is cold enough to send shivers up my spine. You're the eldest son of the Tono household. You must never apologize lightly. To apologize is to admit fault. Doing so would force me to grant you a punishment befitting of your station. LMAO, you said there was like something wrong with that. A little bit. Force her. More like allow her. Just look at that wicked smile on her face. If I couldn't apologize, then all that's left is for me is to perish. Time to get out before she kills me. Sorry, Kia, but as the eldest son, I'd like to have my breakfast in the dining room. Is that alright? I need a retreat. Shiki. My feet stop dead in their tracks at Akiya's glacial tone. I'd like to have a talk before you eat. Please take a seat on the sofa. Her tone makes it apparent that resistance is futile. I dug my own grave, and I do believe that this may be my last day on Earth. Now that the flight is off the table, my only option is to fight. Yo, chat, I think we're cooked. I think we picked the dead end. I'm not gonna lie. Yo, shout out to Shin. This is gonna be a funny dead end. Alright. Fine. I'll... Though I appreciate it if we can make this quick. I quietly sit down on the sofa across from Akia. Kuhaku prepares a cup of tea for me as I do so. She's giving off positive vibes that helps cheer me on just a tad. Of course, Akia may be the head of the family, but she's still my little sister. I don't think this be totally one-sided. I take a sip of my tea and meet Akia's gaze. Is this what you want to talk about? I don't even see what's wrong. I just said, I found a vampire who wants to insert herself into my life as my girlfriend, Nii-chan. Okay, pause and think about what the fuck you just typed. Say that to yourself. And then think, can I use this against my parents? And would this work? And I'll let you think on that. I will die on this hill. Explosion! Oh my god. Do you have sexual relationships with that woman from last night? Okay, Shin, if your mom hit you with that, would you still be alive today? Yeesh, I'm lucky I didn't burn myself. Akia's first pinch was an unbelievable fastball. I thought I was going to choke on my tea for a second. Are you listening to me? Yeah, I can hear you loud and clear. Then please answer my question. I want you to tell me about that woman in as much detail as possible, without lying. But tread carefully. Then you're acting the impossible. I warned you to tread carefully, did I not? Wait, so that was a warning? Oh. How am I supposed to answer when this feels like a trick question? Is this why men say women are confusing? What was that? You mumbling? Speak up now. Just what is your relationship with that woman? We're partners? Or maybe we're more like friends at this point? Huh? Friends who meet up each other that late at night? Yo, Kia's ripping him a new one. Well, it's not my place to comment on who you will someday choose to share your company with, but you're still a student. Just think what people would say if they knew the eldest son of the Tono family was convardering around every night with some strange woman. So that's where my relationship with Arcueid looks like to her. Oof. Big L Shiki. Wait. Akia, let me explain. We do not have that kind of relationship. I'm only helping her look for something, and when she finds it, I'll never see her again. Who's gonna tell him about Tsukihime too? Ah! Sorry. You two seem quite close to me. Do you mean to imply I was incorrect in my judgment? Is your relationship merely a temporary transaction, a means to an end? Akia's gaze is ice cold. All I have to do is say yes, and that'll be the end of this conversation. But something is holding me back. It's true that we're both getting something out of our partnership, but I also don't want to admit that's all to it. Shiki, you dumb fucking potato! You're putting your foot in your mouth! God damn it! Alright, whatever. Well, I'm not super close, but I don't think it's right to describe our relationship as just transactional. Indeed, I never seen you look so flustered before. I can't even believe that my brother, who I can't get to take anything seriously, would act like that. I wasn't flustered, per se. I just didn't think she would show up at my house all of a sudden. Is that so? She seemed quite patient as she waited for you. Oh my god. She gave me the sidelong glance. Obviously trying to imply something. It looks like Akia is finally convinced that Arcueid and I are dating. Akia, please don't misunderstand the situation. I only even met her because I killed her. I stopped myself before the truth slips out. There's no reason for Akia to know, and it's not like she believes me anyway. Though I can't think of another explanation. All I can manage is some heartfelt mumbling. If you won't give me an adequate answer, then I'll change the question. You keep referring to this young woman as simply her, but what exactly is her name? It's Arcueid. True. Wait, how do you know that Shiki School doesn't have any foreign exchange student? Hold on. That's kind of suspicious. I see. Then you must have met her somewhere outside of school. Soya High does not have any foreign exchange students. Akia is right. We don't have any exchange students, but why does she even know that? Exactly! Fucking weird. Akia, your freak showing. So, where did you meet this woman? Just in town. It was a coincidence.
偶然ですか。では、アルクエイドさんの方から声をかけてきたんですね。
A coincidence, you say? Then she was the one who initiated the contract?
いや、声をかけたのは俺の方だけど。
No, I guess it was me? If by initiating contact, you mean murder in cold blood, then she tracked me down after that, but I'm the one who started it.
どうして声をかけたんです？
And why did you reach out to her?
兄さんはアルクエイドさんとは何もないのに。それとも初めはそういうおつもりだったんですか？
You didn't know anything about her, or do you have ulterior motives from the start? Akia's interrogation is merciless, precise. With every question, she's closing in on the truth. She got me like a deer in headlights, and if it goes any farther, I won't be able to lie my way out of it. It sucks to do it this way, but I don't have another choice. I have to end this in whatever way I can.
もうとにかくあいつとは何でもない。
Ugh! There's nothing going on between us, okay?
大体な、俺が何をしようがアキラには関係ないだろ。
Even if there was, it won't be any of your business. Really hit her with the teenager answer.
どうせ形だけの長男なんだから、誰と付き合ったところで遠野家に迷惑はかけないはずだ。
Nah, Shiki, you see, you had this in the first half, and then you said this, and then you said this. Still not as bad as being in Shiro Emiya's head. I fucking said it. Woo! Anyway, I may be the eldest, but it's not like I'm actually part of the family, so I don't see what I would do to affect our standing or whatever. It's cowardly to use being disowned as my argument, but I can't think of another way to get Akia to back off. Damn, homie, what the fuck? Akia narrowed her eyes for a moment, then takes a deep breath as she stands. Huh? That's weird. I was expecting another sharp-tongued retort, but instead, she looks away?
私だってこんなことは言いたくありません。
I don't want to have to say this either.
ただ、あの人は嫌な感じがするんです。他の相手なら仕方がないと諦めます。けれど、兄さんがあの人に気を許すのなら、なんだか私がバカみたいじゃないですか。
But there's something unpleasant about that woman. If it were anyone else, I would submit that you're correct. But where does it leave me if this is who you open up to? For some reason, Akia bites her lip in frustration as she
どう
speaks.
したんだアキラ。なんかおかしいぞ、お前。
What's with you, Akia? This doesn't seem like you at all. You made her sad, you fucking potato.
もういいです。兄さんは兄さんのなさりたいよう、ご自由になさってください。
Forget it. By all means, do as you please. Akia exits the parlor with uncharacteristically heavy steps.
もう四季さん、今のはひどいですよ。
Oh, Shiki, that was horrible of you.
秋葉様がおかわいそうです。恋人を連れてくるのでしたら、もっと普通の人を連れてきてあげてくださいな。
Think about how she feels. If you're going to bring home a girlfriend, at least bring home someone a little bit more normal.
そうすれば、秋葉様も納得してくださったでしょうに。
That would make it easier for her to accept it. Kohaku heaves a heavy sigh as she chases after Akia. Ooh, that's rough. Whoa, Hisui's just in the back burner this morning. Hisui sees me off as I leave the mansion. Ah, no, I turned on auto. Delete that. I'm a little worried about Kia, but I don't think running after her. Ah, stop. Ah, I'm in hell. I'm a little worried about Kia, but I don't think running after her would have helped, considering the root of her anger is Arcueid. Though I feel bad, it has to wait until this vampire business is over. The state. Oh, wait, no. Okay, cool. Is telling her everything an option? She may not believe me, but maybe I should tell her how the. Okay, there we go. Let's see. Maybe I could say there was something I saw on the internet? I take my phone out of my pocket as I walk. It wouldn't make for the most credible source, but I can write everything I know on some message board. Any interpretation will be up to the reader. Yelling at people to try to get them to believe you will only have the opposite effect, but if it's on the net, it may at least reach urban legend status.
もしもし、そこの君、ちょっと。
Oi! Hey, hello! You there, got a sec? Hmm? I stopped, turning around. It's a new character! Let's fucking go! Yeah, he's a new character for the remakes. Anyway, there's a sharp-dressed man I'd never seen before.
俺のことですか?
Are you talking to me?
うん、君。だって君以外にこんな道歩いてる子いないでしょ?
Yeah, you. Do you see anyone else around? You got a point. At most, the road leading up to the Tono mansion, we see a couple of cars passing from time to time, but only ones actually walking the street are probably me or our housekeepers.
それでさ、君さ、今この家から出てきたよね。
Hey, hey, hey.
お人さんの子かな?
So, you just came out that giant house, right? You're one of the employees or something?
ならラッキーだよ。すごくラッキー。あ、俺じゃなくて君がね。
Oh,
お小遣い欲しくない? 遠野家の人の話とか。
this guy is so sus. I love him. I taste the flavor. Anyway, because that'll be awesome for you, not for me. Anyway, want to earn some quick cash, kid? I got some questions about the Tono family. I kept my distance. It's not because his overly casual way of talking to me bothers me. I'm actually more scared of how serious he is. It's like every word is carefully crafted to ensure I'll let down my guard.
あ、もしかして野獣馬だと思う?
Dude, his eyes are soulless. Holy shit. Sorry, like I said, I never seen this. Anyway, you got me pegged for some kind of paparazzo, right?
まあ野獣馬なんだけど、ちゃんと報酬弾むよ。
Well, you ain't wrong. But I got a good for a reward.
特に知りたいのは、ほら、最近帰ってきたっていう長男の話。来たばっかりで写真資料もなくてさ、どんな外見なのか、好きな食べ物とか好きな女の子のタイプとか、ぶっちゃけ何に弱いのか教え。
I really want to know about the eldest son. Dude's apparently only just came home. We ain't even got a picture of the guy yet. So if you got anything of what he looks like, his favorite foods, what kind of girls he into, I love to draw. The man hopped from side to side, holding his crotch.
そこの抜けた鍋かてめえ。どう見てもそいつが塔の指揮じゃねえか。
Bro, imagine getting your dick fucking kicked in by a 12-year-old in front of another teenager. In front of a fucking teenager. Oh my god. Did you forget your brain at home, dumbass? You're clearly talking to the kid himself. There's a child with him? Behind the man is a boy who looks about 12 years old. He must be the one who kicked him in the balls. Wait, he kicked him from behind? That's disrespectful. Wait, for real? This dude isn't even the slightest bit bodacious.
どんな匂いだそれ。金に匂いなんてねえだろ。それとも手垢の匂いってことか。金持ちはどいつもこいつも赤だらけってか。ずいぶん舐めた発言だなおい。
What the hell is that supposed to mean? Can you tell someone got money just by looking at them? What are they supposed to, carry a rich guy badge or something? No. I just mean he doesn't seem like one of the guys who spends all day counting their cash like the Nothron rich, you know? What's that supposed to be, a jab at my old man? You got some fucking balls, Ando. What is happening? Maybe I should call the cops? Honestly, you should start, like, slowly moving away. I'm not even gonna hold you. Hey, don't go calling the cops yet. Why do kids these days always jump to that? Man. Come on. Here. Huh? I looked up from my phone, already halfway through dialing the number to call the authorities. This man is holding up a black ID? This may be the first time I've ever seen one, but I recognize it as a badge. A badge? Are you a detective? Why does... Sorry, when he posed like that, I can't take this dude seriously. I guess it's like the weird angle he's at. Like... God damn it, Tachiguchi. Anyway, that's right. Name's Yugo Ando. I'm a detective for the Division 1 of the Metropolitan Police Department of Investigation. Whoa, that's a mouthful. And they still didn't let me inside. Can you believe it? I just talked a little, but they keep saying I need an appointment. So I've been stalking out here instead. Hey, yo, Shiki, call 911. Nah. Put this man ass on blast. That's us. Exactly, Shiki. I never seen a more suspicious detective in my life. Still though, regardless of whatever the badge is real or not, I'd like to know more about why he's being stalking around my house. What should I do? Alright. These guys are bad news. I'm gonna ignore them. I'm not really in the mood, but ask him what he wants. I don't think... bro, I'm gonna laugh if one of these leads to, like, a fucking bad ending. Right? And I'm just gonna be like, what the fuck? So, I'm thinking to just ignore them, but I am here for the fucking lore. Right? So, let's go for the lore. I'm a little nosy. I'm trying to figure out what they're doing. Unless I figure out what they're after, I don't know how to deal with them. I don't mind hearing you out. What are you here for? It's about the fire near our station the other
ほ
day.
ら、当日と翌日まで現場を仕切ってた警備会社、お宅の子会社でしょ。もう引き上げちゃったけど、当日の責任者と話をしたいんだよね。連絡先とかわかる？
The security forced the Condoras off the area that day, and the day after is a subsidiary of yours, right? They're already gone, but I like to talk with the person in charge. You got the phone number or something?
だったんですか。それは知りませんでした。
Is that so? I wasn't aware of
で
that.
すので、俺には分かりかねます。
I'm sorry. I don't know anything.
なに、長男なのに知らないの？そりゃ困った。やっぱり妹さんの方が実権握ってるわけ？
Aren't you the eldest son? That's surprising. So the rumors that your little sister is running the show are true?
どうしてそんな話を？口頭無形だとは思いますけど、あの火災の原因は東のグループの過失だとでも。
Why are we talking about this? Are you trying to imply that the Tono group were behind the fire?
そんな方針は持ってないない。ありゃどっから見ても自然発火だし。
Huh? Nah, nothing like that. You gotta be half too crazy to think anything other than spontaneous combustion.
問題は別っていうか。まあ、お家の人ならばらしてもいいか。もう知ってるだろうしね。
There's kind of a different issue. I guess there's no harm in telling you since you're a part of them. You probably already know anyway.
昨日さ、地下陥没の瓦礫の下からちょっと良くないというか意味わかんないもんが出てきてね。鑑識もお手上げ状態でさ。あの土地だって遠野の持ち物でしょ。
Something weird was found in the rubble yesterday. We don't really know who to call about it. Even the forensic squads didn't have a clue. But the Tonos own the land, don't they?
記録だって10年くらい前に遠野牧久が相場を上回る高額で買い取ったとある。
Our records show that Makihisa Tono purchased the land at well above market price 10 years back.
そのあたりの事情聞きたいんだよね。なんで駅前の一等地を買っておいて公園になんかしちゃったのかなとか。
Oh, that was his park? Can you tell me anything about that and why would he buy prime real estate in the station, in front of the station, and turn it into a park?
俺にはなんとも。牧久は亡くなりましたので。
I don't know. The old man's dead.
話はそれだけですか？
Is that all?
いや、妹さんに取り付けてくれないの？ちゃんと身分と目的話したよね。
Ah, right. Could you connect me with your sister? I've been upfront about who I am and what I'm after, haven't I?
あいにく妹は忙しい身なので。
I'm sorry, but my sister is very busy.
お引き取りください。話がしたいのなら、しかるべき手続きをしてからどうぞ。
Now please leave. If you'd like to speak with her, you need to make an appointment through the appointment channels. I turn on my heels and start down the hall. Hill, acting like this is high school. Now, I know what they're after. While I don't know the details, there's no way I'm letting such a shady detective near Ikea.
おい！
Oi! A higher pitched voice calls out to me. I was planning on ignoring him since he was with that weird detective, but something about the voice makes me hesitate.
正義感も結構だが、部をわきまえな。人間らしい死に方をしたいんなら、この辺り。
That's what she said. Hey! Alright, I'm gonna stop. Anyway, I know you think of being righteous or whatever, but take a look at reality. If you want to die a human's death, now's the time to pull out.
なんだって？
Excuse me. That gets me to stop and look back. Did he say a human's death?
何が言いたいんだ？
What are you trying to say?
言いたいことは今ので全部だ、マヌケ。これで聞かなきゃ勝手に死んでな。
Alright. You heard me, shit for brains. No skin off my nose if you bite it. It's 'cause you won't listen.
ほら、帰るぞ、アンド。
He's so He has such shithead energy.
チーズと蜂蜜たっぷりなやつな。
Alright, we're leaving, Ando. I'm fucking starving. So buy me some cheesecake. Oh, sorry. Buy me some cake. One of those cheesy ones with a bunch of honey. That sounds delicious, by the way. I want one.
なんで俺、日本に来てまでボンボンのおもりしてんだろうな。
Hey, whatever you say, boss. Can't believe I came all the way to Japan just to babysit a spoiled brat. Oh, and I get in a car. The strange pair gets into a car, parked alongside the road, and drove down towards the station. Looks like the mansion was under police surveillance, and they say something about the land north of the station being owned by the Tono family.
ただの偶然だ。
No, it gotta be a coincidence. It has to be. The only reason that place collapsed is because Arcueid acted before thinking. There's no connection between what happened near the station who owns the land. Not in this route. And it's probably going to be in Akia in the maid's route when their side of the story wants to show the fuck up. Anyway, I gulped down to apprehensively raising a throat. Pulling myself together, I begin my long descent. Wait, I just realized that whole conversation was just in the fucking morning. We got a whole day ahead of us. Butterscotch. The rest of my day has been normal so far. The fourth period, social studies. Our teachers recite dry textbook material from the front of the room. I listen to the lecture. I take full advantage of my window seat and stare at my reflection. He's a main character for real. He's just like me. I can't focus. It's not that the lesson is boring. I just can't wrap my head around everything that happened outside of school. A fire that claims so many lives. A vampire terrorizing our home. How can I sit in class while knowing the truth about all of this? The answer is obvious. I'm a normal. Most people either lock themselves in their homes or run away. Yet, I'm here, still trying to have a normal life. Trying to convince myself that vampires aren't worth giving up the life I led up to now. But the truth is, I feel guilty giving this up. It makes me think about the conversation that I had with Goto Sakai. If I put it in his terms, education is the investment of one's future. Abandoning the future for a little safety now wouldn't be getting my priorities backwards. Besides, I live on the Tono's family dime. I owe it to them at least to show up to school. It's not just my duty, it's my obligation. If I don't know how I'm being overly confident or stubborn, or just stupid, Master told me to become a person who does what he thinks is right. I intend to follow her advice. Having a normal life like this is part of that too. I squint my eyes at the sun flickering through the window. There's only 20 minutes left until the end of fourth period. Fifth period will be my last class for today. My thoughts drifted to how I'll be working with Arcueid again once night falls. The face in the window reflects smiles back at me. Wait, is Arcueid in the window? I wiped the stupid grin off my face. Okay, no, he's just thinking about her like a dumb teenager. Fair enough. Our nightmare patrols aren't fun, so why am I smiling like an idiot? No, she was in the window! Jeez. There's gotta be a limit to my daydreaming. I started hallucinating about her now. I can practically see her gracefully crossing the schoolyard. Wait, are you freaking kidding me? I lean over a little to get a better look, careful not to interrupt class, or be noticed for that matter. Please tell me my eyes are playing tricks on me. Nope. Not hallucination. Regrettably, I'm still sane. Any way to cut it, this is reality. So the question becomes, whether this damn vampire has gone completely bonkers. What am I supposed to do? What is she planning? Will my school life be able to survive if I leave her unsupervised? Deep breaths. Calm down. Everything's okay. The other students haven't noticed. I don't have any nearby classes making a fuss. Thankfully, it looks like she's only visible from this classroom. This goddamn weapon of mass destruction! Cradling my head, I curse her name with all my heart. But that isn't going to help me fix this mess. There's 20 minutes left until lunch. I can't imagine the chaos she will wreak with that much time on her hands. Intercept her with all I got. Focus on class with all I got. Ignore her with all I got. Oh my god, Oh wait, hold on, let me save. Wait, did I save the No, I didn't. Oh my god. I hope that wasn't too important. Sorry, I'm getting distracted. Let's check out the flowchart. What's going on here? Oh, here. Oh, they're like little save points. So I could just, okay, cool. I could just always just load back there. And we're currently right there right now. Oh, I can't. Yeah, I can't see it until I do it. So my brain's telling me that we gotta intercept this damn stupid vampire. Sorry, wannabe vampire. She's not even a real vampire. The goddess of war favors the swift. This growing calamity needs to be nipped in the bud. I should get her out before she causes some kind of trouble. Alright. I'm feeling lightheaded, so I'm going back to the nurse's office. Hands balled into fists. I single-mindedly make my way towards the door. There's no time to wait for the teacher's permission. I slipped out the room while everyone is still trying to register what happened. Yoshiki is on a warpath. Oh, there you are. Look at you running around. You sure do have a lot of energy. This is actually a funny scene if she's a teacher. True! I think that is a thing in Melty Blood and stuff, where Arcueid became a teacher. I know in Carnival Phantasm, she was a student. I stared at her. God smacked. Where did she get here? She must have looped all the way around from the schoolyard to the courtyard. Thank goodness there aren't any classes facing this direction. You goddamn stupid! Stupid! Your school's pretty small, huh? It's easy to find my way around. It looks bigger on the outside. I guess I was always pictured it to be an anthill. You know, like it will just keep going once you get inside. It certainly has a quaint charm. I suppose I was hoping for a... Ah! Come with me. There's no time for pleasantries. I take Arcueid's hand and start running without another word. Pray to God we don't get caught. Anyway, our destination is behind a gym, far away from prying eyes. We're standing out too much. If I lead her out to the main gate, the back entrance is my best bet. Also, who just leaves their bikes out without chaining them up? This feels super weird to me. Maybe because I'm American. And we change those shits up because if you don't, it goes missing.
こんなところに連れ込んでどういうつもり？
What are you doing hauling me here?
ここ全然面白くない。
This place is no fun at all. Arcueid isn't happy, but it's not like the part of campus is fun in the first place.
どういうつもりか。そりゃこっちのセリフだ。
What am I doing here? That's what I should be asking you!
お前歩く爆弾かなんかなのか。
You're a walking time bomb!
え？歩く爆弾って私が？
Huh? Walking time bomb? Me?
そうだよ。それでも控えめな描写だよ。
Yes, that's putting it lightly.
なんだって昼間から歩き回ってかつ俺の学校にやってきてるんだ。お前昼間は弱くなるんだろう。傷だって治ってないよな。なら
Ooh.
夜までおとなしく休んでいるのが吸血鬼ってやつじゃないのか。
Listen, what do you think you're doing coming to at my school in the middle of the afternoon? I thought you were weak during the day, and you're still injured, right? Aren't you vampires supposed to rest till nightfall?
それはそうだけど。
I mean, I guess, but
四季が手伝ってくれるんだし、昼間のうちに手がかりを見つけておこうかなって。
since you're helping me out, I wanted to see if I could find any clues during the daytime.
昨日みたいに四季に無駄なことはさせられ。
I didn't want to waste your time like I did
そ
yesterday.
れこそ余分な気遣いだっての。協力すると言った以上、どんな作業だって一緒に。
I mean, that's a valid excuse. But that doesn't change the fact why the fuck you're here, though. Anyway, you don't need to worry about that. I said I'll help you, so I'll help with all that too. But you need to wait till night.
俺を心配させて楽しいのか、お前。
Do you enjoy making me worry or something?
ごめんなさい。
You're right. I'm sorry.
いや、分かってくれればいい。って、アルクエイド。
It's okay, as long as you realize what you... Wait. What?
だから心配させてごめんなさい。
I said I'm sorry for making you worried. I swear I could have heard my heart emanate a single audible thump. I never thought she'd apologize. Honestly, I was expecting this to escalate. What am I even supposed to do if she's looking at me like this?
でも四季も悪いんだよ。下からずっと見てたのに私に気がついてくれないんだもの。
But it's your fault too, you know. You took so long to notice me down there.
どこから中に入っていいのかわからないし、いっそのこと四季のいるとこまで駆け上がるところだったんだから。
I don't know where I should enter from, so I thought to just jump up to you.
いや、待て。駆け上がるって、3階の俺の教室まで。
Hold on a sec. Jump? Up to the third floor.
ええ、デコボコもあって足場には困りそうにないし、飛びやすいでしょ、あそこ。
Yeah, there's like plenty of room to stand up there. It's like really pretty easy to jump. Oh my gosh, she could Hulk jump. Oh yeah, she can Hulk jump. Oh god, it's been a minute. Sorry guys, I haven't played this game in a fucking second. I take it back. She's as clueless as ever.
助かった。そんなことされてたら授業どころの話じゃなかった。
Good thing you didn't. My class would have lost their collective minds. I let out a relieved sigh. She probably went mostly unnoticed. Out in the schoolyard.
反省したんならいい。
Well, I guess it's okay as long as you know what you did was wrong.
それで、うちの学校に何の用なんだよ。手がかりを探しているとか言ってたけど。
So, what are you doing here anyway? You said you were looking for clues.
ただの調査よ。ローラー作業ってやつ？死者の気配が
Oops.
ないんだもの。
Boop. There we go.
つけないとね。
Just some investigating, of course. I'm looking around everywhere I can think of, since I can get a sense of the dead.
それはご苦労様。今が夜だったらなお言うことないけどな。
I appreciate the effort. I appreciate it even more if it was at night.
次からは気をつけるわ。
I'll be more careful.
それでこの辺りを歩いているうちに四季の匂いがして、そういえばここって四季の通っている学校なんだって気がついたら。
Oh my god, she just does what she wants. Anyway, actually, I caught your scent while I was walking around here, and by the time I realized it, I was already in the school.
校庭に入ってきたと。
That's why you came all the way to the schoolyard?
かと思ったけど、犬かお前は。
I always thought you were like a cat, but it turns out you were like a dog all along.
失礼ね。ちゃんと確証があったからやってきたのよ。
Rude. I was being proactive and following a lead.
他の場所に比べてここは死者の気配がないんだもの。どんなものか実際に見ておかないとまずいでしょ。
Compared to the other places, there's no sign of dead here. Don't you think that's worth checking out?
いや、まずくないだろう。死者の気配がないんなら関係ないってことなんだから。
Huh? Why would it be? If you can't sense them, then they're not here, right?
実際学校では事件も事故も起きないし、夜になると誰もいなくなる。死者が人間を襲おうとしたら学校じゃなく街に出るだろう。
Nothing happened at school, and everyone leaves at the end of the day, so the place is empty at night. If zombies were going to attack anyone, it would be somewhere in the city.
まあ、そういえばそうだけど。
Well, yeah, I guess so.
ここに異常なんかないよ。吸血鬼の気配はわからないけど、俺だって死を見る目を持ってるんだ。
Foreshadowing!
歩いてれば
Anyway, let's get that out there. If you know, you know. There's nothing going on here. I don't know why you're vampire senses, but I have my eyes. If there were zombies walking around, I would have noticed it even with my glasses on.
わかったわ。
I got it!
四季がそう言うんなら、ここに異常はないかもしれない。
If you insist that there's nothing wrong, so nothing suspicious here, then maybe you're right.
ないかもしれないじゃなくて、ないんだって実際。
Not maybe. There's nothing here. Trust. Arcueid doesn't look convinced. Did I say trust too many times?
やば、昼休みになっちゃったか。
Man, it's already lunchtime. Now that students will start wandering around outside, our hiding spot behind the gym just got a lot less
と
secure.
にかく、これ以上ここにいられると騒ぎになる。
We shouldn't stand
と
here.
約束は守るから、お前は早く帰って体を休めておくこと。今日の夜にも敵とやらに出会うかもしれないんだから。
I promise to see you later, so please go home and rest. We might even meet your target tonight, you know?
ふん。なんだか私を追い出したいみたいな口ぶりね、四季。そんなにここにいられると迷惑？
So you're kicking me out. Am I really that much of a bother?
迷惑じゃないけど、いろいろ頭が痛いんだよ。
I wouldn't exactly call you a bother, but you're definitely being too stressful.
気に入ったならまた都合のいい時に案内してやるから、今は早く外に出てくれ。
If you want to go to the school tour, we can figure out a better time, but you really need to go now. I push Arcueid from the back. Oh my god. Arcueid makes to leave, though it does seem like there's a word or two she'll still like to say. Phew. The tension finally drains from my body as I sigh. I should go to eat something to build up some energy for tonight. Huh? Did I just hear a sound from behind the bicycle rack? I casually walked to the shadowy section at the back. There's no one there. It's probably just a stray cat or something. Nah, I don't like that. I don't fucking like. Someone was listening. Someone's being a little shit. I sense it. My woman intuition is kicking in full drive, bro. I find Arihiko in a classroom after I get back from lunch. He wasn't here in the morning, so I'm guessing he just came to eat. Morning, Tono! Arihiko got no shame, even when it comes to unfashionably late. If the rumor Arcueid has spread through the school, then this guy would have definitely given me hell. I'm lucky that Arcueid actually went home. Yeesh, what's with that look? It ain't nice to look at people like their 10-cent CD you found at the bottom of the bargain bin, you know. I can't believe this dude's friends with Shiki. Alright, sorry, I've been through some shit today, so I'm kinda tired. Usually I'm better at my hiding my true feelings. I'm trying to be more careful. For real? And dude, that last part was way worse than the look you were giving me. Arihiko chattered away as he walks over to his desk. Right past it towards the classroom rear exit. This guy is actually gonna eat lunch, then dip. Well, see ya. I'm gonna save the world with some cool kids on the internet. Arika heads for the door with a grin. Before he leaves, hey, we talked about the stuff near the station a while ago. Have you heard about the other shady stuff? I throw out the question on a whim. Weird question, dude. Whoa. Alright, weird question, dude. But there's not really anything weird as the department store. Though I guess there's an abandoned hospital near Kazushika. It's kinda sketch. A bunch of punks were using it as their base a couple of years ago, but now everyone's gone. Kazushiki's a couple stations away, yeah? Isn't it natural for people to stay away from the rundown places like that? Whoa. Whoa, oh my god. Vampires. 100%. Alright. No, I mean like, bro, one day they were using it and the next day they all disappear. There's like 30 missing person cases still unsolved. That is terrifying, actually. Whoa. It's like a ghost story, though. Nothing like that shit near the station. Not even the squatters are touching it. It's just there. Alright, so we definitely gotta visit that place. That's 100% sketch as fuck. Our homeroom classes is having a surprisingly difficult time deciding what to do for a school festival next month. Turns out that the girls and boys are split, so we decided to delay our decision to next week. After school activities are canceled, and the students are leaving early. Well then, there's no point spacing out in the classroom. What should I do? Alright, so let's just, flowchart. So, yeah, there we go. I want lore! Give me lore to the hospital! I think I could check it out, not because Arcueid sparks my motivation or anything, but because I might as well look into some of those most suspect locations during daytime. No, not Otto. Delete Otto. I'm sorry. The 2 stations away is probably nothing, but it's not like I have anything else to do until night falls. Hold on, I need some water. My throat's blank. It was 20 minutes bus ride from the terminal at Kishimawa Station. The hospital is then another 20-minute walk from the nearest bus stop. My destination is in the middle of the industrial district. It's dead quiet out there. Whoa. Looks horrendous. I don't know why, but I'm thinking about the hospital from Karnai Kyokai, where Shiki was fighting the dead ghosts. Anyway, I see how spacious it is, even from the outside of the gates. It must have been quite a large hospital before it got closed down. Weeds have taken root in the cracks out of the asphalt. One of the hospital wards seems to have incurred a significant damage. It's falling apart. Was the damage caused by a fire? If it was, the difference between the damages and the undamaged area is like too extreme. The sky is so high there. There's no tall buildings on the horizon, allowing the blue expansion to stretch into infinity. Later in the afternoon, but the clear sky is so bright and vivid, it makes my eyes hurt. The barbed wire is nothing to my knife, and my entry goes in without a hitch, though I didn't notice anything unusual. I brace myself and remove my glasses. There aren't anything like the jumble of lines I saw in the zombies the other day. This place is just some abandoned ruin. In the end, it was a waste of time to come here, but I guess that's how investigating goes sometimes. I'll head back to the entrance and check the bus schedule on my phone. There's a bus in 10 minutes. I should be able to catch it if I run. I sigh in annoyance as I pass through the entrance, deciding that I'll make a dash for it. Okay, that's interesting. Do you think that'll be important for Cell's route? Maybe. I don't know. Like I said, I'm just here to be nosy. I arrived back at the mansion. The sun still hasn't set, which means Akia isn't likely home yet. Oh, definitely. You pulled the I was abandoned card on her. I think that's a little to deal with for anyone. Anyway, Akia's probably still angry from this morning. This would be far from the first time I passed her off, of course. I've been nothing but trouble since I came back. I like to tell her what's going on, but there's no way she'll believe in the vampire stuff. Guess there's nothing left to except to keep playing the part of the good-for-nothing brother. Well, even if you tell her the truth, you still kind of are a good-for-nothing brother, but we're not gonna mention that now, are we? Welcome home, Master Shiki. Hey, Isui. Thanks for coming to greet me. Is Akia home yet? Not yet. She'll be late today. We've been told that you'll be dining alone tonight. Hmm. I wanted to at least give some kind of excuse for it before. I just headed back to my room and rest then.
月様
Master Shiki?
何翡翠
What's up, Hisui? Hisui casts a fleeting glance over the lobby before continuing.
つかぬことをお伺いしますが、四季様は今夜もお出かけになるのでしょうか。
This is unrelated, but would you be leaving the house again tonight? Hisui looks me straight in the eye. I feel so bad right now. Stop staring at me, please. I'm sorry. She seems right through my plan, though that doesn't surprise me. Hisui already knew that I'm leaving my room tonight. It's only natural for her to assume I'll do it again. The problem now is that I respond to this question. As a servant, she wants to know what time I'll be home, but telling her this is the same as telling Akia. My response needs to be well thought out. Okay, you see, I feel like we can trust the maid. I trust our maid with my life. Tell her the truth! I tell her the truth. Even if I lie, I shouldn't be able to keep the truth from Hisui or Kohaku for long. So, I let her know I'll be out tonight.
実はこれから何日か夜は出かけることになる
Yeah, I'll be going out at night for the foreseeable future.
誓って悪い遊びをしているわけじゃない秋葉には嫌われる一方だろうけど途中でやめることはできないんだ
I swear it's nothing bad. I'm sure Akia will be upset with me, but I'm committed now. That's right. There's a dangerous, mysterious vampire terrorizing our city, and Arcueid is the only one that could do something about it. All above, Soya is my home. I can't just ignore what's going on.
にも迷惑をかけるけどしばらくは見過ごしてくれると助かる0時になったら帰ってくるから玄関の鍵だけ開けておいてほしい
I'm sorry to cause you trouble, but I appreciate it if you can look the other way for me. I'll be back by midnight, so it would be great if you can leave the door open.
私たちに理由は話せないというのですね。
I assume you cannot tell us the reason?
そうだごめんな翡翠だらしないやつだと思って今は何も聞かないでほしい
Yeah, I'm sorry. I know it makes me look terrible, but I prefer if you didn't ask me anything.
いえ、四季様は私の主人です。
I am here to serve you, Master Shiki.
主人をだらしない方と蔑む使用人はおりません。
What kind of servant would I be if I looked upon my master with contempt? Isui speaks disappointedly. Her face is blank as ever. All there is to that, I guess. Alright. I nod my head to Hisui and start looking up the stairs. Whoop,
お
whoop,
待ちく
whoop.
ださい。
Please wait a moment. I pause. Isui calls out to me, her mute voice like never before.
その差し出がましいことなのですが、
This may be forward of me, but... Hisui clutches her hands as she looks over towards me.
四季様さえよろしければ、夜に出かけることを秋葉様にお隠しすることができます。
If you prefer, I can keep your absence a secret from Master Akia.
それって口裏を合わせてくれるってこと
You mean you covered for me?
夕食後、秋葉様はお部屋からお出になることは稀です。就寝前の見回りは私と姉さんがしておりますから、その報告を怠ってしまえば、
Smart,
秋
smart.
葉様のお部屋の様子は誰にもわからなくなります。
Yes, Akia rarely leaves her room after dinner. My sister and I do nightly patrol. So, if no one tells her, she has no way of knowing that you aren't in your room.
いや そりゃ助かる。助かるけど、いいのか。
That would honestly be great, but are you sure?
アキハは二人の雇い主じゃないか。
Akia is your boss, isn't she?
私の主人は四季様だと申し上げたはずですが。
As I say, I'm here to serve you. I don't know about this, but I'm suddenly very happy as I decided to tell her the truth. Not only did she listen to my crappy reasoning, but she even offered to aid me.
ありがとう、翡翠。そうしてくれるととても助かる。
Thanks, Hisui. That would be a huge help.
それでは今夜からはこちらのカードキーをご利用ください。
Then I'll give you the key card for the main
アキ
entrance.
ハ様の言いつけで屋敷の正門の暗証を変えたのです。
Mistress Akia has the code to the main entrance
こ
changed.
ちらのカードキーでしたら深夜でも正門の鍵は外れます。
This card will open the gate even in the middle of the night.
さすがアキハ。対応早いな。
Dang, Akia's quick and rootless. That was close. If I left without saying anything, I might not be able to get back in. Hey, we smart chat. All right, we have a brain cell confirmed.
私からの提案は以上です。
That is all I have to offer you.
夜の外出をお止めはいたしませんが、どうか怪我のないようお気をつけて。
When you go out after hours, I will not be able to stop you, but please be careful. Hisui bears me farewell with a bow. Aww. Wait, I need another light novel to read when I'm on the airplane. Wait, I said that out of left field. Anyway, but yeah, I read my Witch of the Holy Night on airplane, and it got me through so much bullshit. Anyway, it was a really good read too. Hell yeah! I just got away from unexpected. I guess help from an unexpected source. Now I can leave the mansion without worrying about Akia. I returned to my room after eating dinner by myself. It's almost 10 o'clock. When did you eat Why do people eat dinner late? I'm sorry, it's so weird, okay? I know this is a weird topic to rant on, but I eat dinner at like 6, 5, right? But I know people out here be eating dinner all like 12 a.m., 10 p.m., and I'm like, what the fuck is this shit? Glad to hear it. As for me, I'm RPGing in this ever-loving crap out of Pokemon X. Oh my god, you play Pokemon X, you are the fucking GOAT! That's another rant. Sorry. I swear, I get the most conversations when I'm reading the light novels. Anyway, alright, time to get going. I pocket my knife and slip out my room as quietly as possible. But yeah, I don't know, eating late like that kind of just pisses me off. I don't know. No one crosses my path. Along the way, even the park is empty. People must be really afraid of the serial killer. Standing there alone is a woman in white. I guess it's only really bad ones are Gen 1 and Gen 2. Fair enough. Shiki! Huh? I don't know why, but she starts yelling the second she sees me.
なんだよ。もしかして時間間違えたか?
Whoa, what? Did I get here at the wrong time or something?
そう、もう何時だと思ってるのよ。
Yes, geez, do you know what time it is?
約束の時間を10分も過ぎちゃってるじゃない。
You're a whole 10 minutes late. 10 minutes. I couldn't have been here even at 10, even if I sprinted from the mansion. Though I guess Arcueid was right on time.
悪かったよ。こっ ちもなんとか10時に合わせたかったんだけど、こっそり出かけるのに思いのほか手間取ったんだ。
Sorry, I wanted to be here at 10, but sneaking out was tougher than I expected.
お前が携帯を持ってたら。
If you had a phone, I could. As convenient as it would be to message her, the sheer absurdity of texting a vampire pulls me back to reality. Ooh.
なんでもない。
Actually, forget about it.
次からはちゃんと時間を厳守する。今回は多めに見てくれ。
Make sure to come early next time we meet up. I'll make sure to come early next time we meet up. Can you give me a pass for now?
もうこれから殺し合いに行くのに。
Not let the absurdly be real. Don't let your dreams be dreams. Jeez. We're about to have a fight to the death, you know. How can you be so lax about all this? Kashiki Tono's fucking weird. I wonder if it's because she got here early.
なあ、アルクエイド。
Don't clip that, by the way. Anyway. Hey, Arcueid, how long have you been waiting here?
私は起きてからすぐここに来たから。
Me? I came here right after I woke up. So, let's see.
やってきたのは7時ぐらいかな。
Since around 7, I think?
7時って、じゃあ3時間以上も待ってたの。
7? You mean you've been here for 3 hours? What was she thinking? Coming so early when we agreed on 10?
なんかおかしいみたい。私。
Yep, something's weird with me. Arcueid mumbles that she's still a little surprised about it herself.
遅れた俺も悪いけど、そっちにだって問題はあるぞ。
Well, I'm sorry for being late. But you can't just make me shoulder all that blame.
約束の時間より前に来て、勝手に待たれても困る。
Look, I really can't help it if you come 3 hours before we agreed to meet.
それとこれとは別問題でしょ。式が遅れたってことは変わらないんだから。
True, she got you there. That's not the issue here. It doesn't change the fact that you're late.
それはそうだけど。
Well, yeah, but...
なんだって3時間も待ってたんだ。間違えてきたにしろ。
Trying to deflect blame. Shiki for shame. Pew! Sorry. Why did you wait 3 whole hours? Even if you messed up the time, you could have just gone back to your place and waited there, right? True!
そんなの私にだってわからないわ。
Honestly, I don't know.
なんとなく楽しいし、このまま式を待っていてもいいかなって思ってたら、いつの間にか10時になってただけなんだから。
I guess I was having so much fun thinking about meeting up. And by the time I realize it, it's already 10.
楽しかったって、なんで？
You were having fun?
さあ、自分にだってわからないって言ったでしょ。
Like I said, I don't understand it myself.
式に殺されたせいかしらね。私、体のどこかが壊れて治ってないみたい。
I wonder if it's because he kills me. I think a part of me is still broken.
自分でおかしいって思うんだけど、体のどこがどうしておかしいのか点でわからないんだもの。
Something's wrong with my body, but I got no clue which part or why. I'm not sure how to respond. I can't do much except for apologize, but I was the one who cut her up into 17 pieces. If I do something that isn't right with her, it's probably entirely my fault.
まあいいわ。時間もなくなっちゃったし。
It's real simple. F is for friends who do stuff together. U is for you and me. N is for anywhere, at any time at all. Down here in the deep blue sea. I don't know where that came from. I hope I land that that you triggered something inside my brain, okay? Leave me alone. Well, whenever we're already lost some time, we shouldn't waste any more chatting, yeah?
ああ、そう言ってもらえると実に助かる。
Right. It's a relief to hear that. What have I done?
次も遅れるようなことに。
Bro, my singing couldn't be that bad. Come on. Someone clip that, please. My brain. Alright. But if you're up late again, I'm going straight to your house. Can't complain when you're the one who can't keep his promise, right?
それはダメ。約束はちゃんと守る。守りますよ、そりゃ。
Oh, yeah? Well, you can't do that. I won't be late, I swear. Mm-hmm.
不測の事態はいつでも起きるだろう。時間に遅れるなんてのはその最たるものじゃないか。
But what if there's something unexpected happens? I mean, being late isn't the end of the world, is it?
なんで間違っても二度とうちには来ないように。ただでさえ秋葉に誤解されたままなんだ。これ以上引っかき回されたらマジで部屋を犬小屋にされかねない。
So please, never come to my house again. Akio will get the wrong idea, and I will piss her off. If I piss her off anymore, she might actually turn my room into a doghouse or something. She would, and that shit would be hilarious. By Akio, do you mean your sister who looks nothing like you?
似てないは余計だけど、そうだよ。
You could have left the second part out, but yeah.
そうなんだ。四季はそんなに妹さんが怖いの？
I see. Are you that afraid of her?
なあ、どこの世界に妹を怖がる？
Hey, what kind of brother is afraid of his own little sister? I think the words but chose to bite my tongue. I wouldn't say I'm afraid of Akio, but I do find it difficult to interact with her.
単に妹には余計な心配をさせたくないだけだよ。
It's just that I don't want to make her worry.
昔からあいつには迷惑をかけてきたから。
I cause a lot of trouble for her.
何も知らないままでいてほしい。
I'd rather not burden her with any of this.
なるほど。あの妹さんには優しいのね。
What is that? Any of his? Do you mean that? Wait, is there a mistranslate? You know, I'm gonna zone that out. Anyway, you're awfully nice when it comes to your sister.
俺は誰にでも優しくしているよ。
Hey, I'm nice to everyone.
最近になって例外が
There's just been some exception to the rule recently.
それって私のことだ。
That's me.
わかんないやつだな。今のは皮肉で言ったんだけど。
That was supposed to sound a little more biting.
褒めたんじゃなくて悪口ってやつな。
You realize it wasn't a compliment, right?
そうなの？でも私は四季の例外ってことでしょ？私ね、そういうの嫌いじゃないんだ。
Really? But you're saying I'm your exception, right? I kind of like that. Arcueid is still smiling. It's a carefree smile, like that of a child. My body feels weirdly hot. My temperature must have got up. She's going to overwhelm me completely if I don't take my eyes off of her. So, I'll make a show of turning my head away. Are you blushing, Shiki? Let's get down to business, Arcueid. I was about to sing the song. We're searching for vampires, yeah? Same as yesterday?
そうだったわね。今夜はメガネは外さなくていいから、私の後についてきて。
Oh, you're right. You can keep your glasses on today. Though, just follow along. Shin, I don't know what words you're typing. But, I think it got banned. I wandered the dark city. Arcueid seems to have a place in mind, but because she hasn't shared anything, it almost feels like a midnight stroll. I don't know why I'm reading like I'm in fucking... like we're doing a detective novel. Well, it kinda is one. Alright, I'll keep it up. Chat says it went through this time. I don't see anything, unfortunately. Anyway, we're going narrow down our search tonight. We're going with the busier places first. She leads into a commercial district near the station. We traverse the sleepless cities, rich and vibrant, even past 10. It's a veritable exposition of mother culture, a buffet of light and sound. That's interesting way to describe it. A white shadow, unchanged after untold centuries. Oh, yeah, I banned links. So like, when I first started streaming, right? Like a year into it, right? Um, oh, sorry, I thought it was something. A year into streaming, right? People would, like the artists or like bots, right? They would pop in and like spam links, right? To be like, go here to do this, go there to do that. And I was just like, you know what? Banned. Links do not exist in my chat no more, unfortunately. Will I ever bring it up one day? Probably not, unfortunately. Or I'll limit it to like special roles. Self-promote. Yeah, they kept self-promoting really bad. Like, gaslighting me and stuff too. It was not fun. Anyway, makes her way through the city that painted anew seemingly every few months. Untold centuries may be an overstatement. The phrase only comes to mind because I heard that vampires are immortal and long-lived. It appeared to work with the clips of this very channel. Fair enough. Shiki, take a look at that building. The narrow 6-story one. Can you see the lines that the people are going inside? They look normal to me. No zombies. There's this one dude then. On to the next. This one's a dud then. On to the next place. Can you put back on your glasses? We got ways to go. I don't want you to push yourself. Like she mentioned this afternoon, Arcueid has a good idea of where the zombie patrol. She wants to check out 6 places. The first 2 were a bust, but the third spot, a building with rentable offices, paid off. One of the security guards entered an unusual office was an absolute cluster of lines. Oh, DRB? Hey guys, I'm back. Sorry about that. Anyway, it seems that I passed... It autoplayed a little bit, so I'll be reading. Anyway, one of the security guards entering an unusual office was an absolute cluster of lines. Arcueid understood just... BRB? Okay, I am back. What's up? Alright, come with me. There's no time for pleasantries. I take Arcueid by the hand and start running, without another word. Our destination was behind... Oh, this is... Arcueid understood just from the look on my face. She had to wait in the hall while she entered the room, exiting casually just a minute later. Sorry, but there's no good either. They were just a slow ghoul. You must be on guard after hunting. We did here yesterday. Arcueid shrugged. She hides it well, but I sense she feels discouraged. What are you smiling at? Are my failures funny to you? Why are we still here? Oh my goodness. No, that's not it. I'm just surprised you got discouraged too. What are you supposed to mean? I get broken and splattered just like anyone else, you know. I wish you phrased that as happy and sad, but that's too tall an order for this vampire princess. We sneak out of the building, making for our next destination. Just before midnight, we see fewer pedestrians, and the neon lights begin to shut off one by one. Car tail lights pass by us. Arcueid steps in time with them, as if to follow them home. Alright, interesting. We now investigate 5 spots, no avail, which means we only have one chance left. We seem to be heading to the residential district. Arca doesn't say anything, but I get the idea that she's saving this one for last for a reason.
しかし分かってはいたけどまだるっこしいな。
I knew it was gonna be like this, but it's still rough.
足で調査するしかないなんて前時代的にも程がある。
Searching on foot in this day and age.
昔から吸血鬼退治は面倒なものだもの。町のどこかにある親元の人
True.
を探し当てるんだから、そう簡単
Hunting
には終わらない
vampires
よ。
are annoying. Hunting vampires has always been a pain. The siren coffin could be anywhere in the city. Ah. Okay. Hey guys, I gotta wrap the stream up in like 20 minutes. So let's try to speed through this. So I won't be reading anymore, right? Just to have this keep going. So I'll just be yapping like usual. So basically my dad asked me for a solid and he wants me to handle dinner last second. So I ordered pizza. Unfortunately, right, I have to go go outside and grab it. So I made preparations and stuff, right? I ordered it online, but it's just cheaper to go out and get it, and the place isn't that far away, and it's not super dark out. I don't think it's gonna be dark anytime soon, and I'm mostly already dressed, I think. So I'll be fine on that front. I guess I could continue my story from earlier. So, like, when I was in elementary school, there was these 2 kids. For the sake of this conversation, let's call them Malachi and Caleb, right? I think Calandre, right? Calandre or Malachi. So these motherfuckers, these are the absent kids. These are the kids that are absent half the fucking time. Right. The funny thing is that these motherfuckers were so absent infrequently that they didn't even know that the other kid even fucking existed. The shit was so funny. Because I realized this when, like, sometimes, right, my brain's like, oh, hey, Malachi, what's going on? It's like, hey, what's up? And it's like, hey, So I think we were in a group project where we just mentioned, like, we were sitting at Calandre's seat. I was like, damn, it's a shame that Calandre isn't here. And he'll look at me, dead ass in the face, and be like, who the fuck is Calandre? And then we look at him, and it was like, what the fuck you mean, Calandre? He's like, yeah, you're every other type. Yeah, it's like, yeah, he's here every other day of the week. And then it's like, and then everyone that was in that conversation realized that homies never showed up on the same day. That shit's weird, right? And then when we hit him with, and then we hit Calandre with the same question, right? Of like, damn, good thing Malachi is. It's a shame that Malachi is. And he looked at it, he's like, who the fuck is that kid? I think they met once. They only met like a handful of time, right? When they were actually in the same room. And that shit was wild. I remember the first time this happened, they were like, are you new here? And then the other kid just looked at him and was like, huh? I don't remember who said what though. But that shit was so funny. I never see him and I in the same room. Shit. True. That shit was really funny to watch happen IRL. It's like it was a weird core memory that just unlocked when playing this game. I was like, oh my god, I remember this. I don't even know what's going on with these two anymore. I'm gonna reread this on my own time. Ooh.
殺しても生き返ってひたすら追いかけてくるとか3000度の高熱をあちちで済ますところとかガムテープとかビルの屋上駆け上がるところとか
She can run up against skyscrapers. That shit is crazy. Yeah. But I guess I am happy. I'm just worried about my credit card because it's racking up and I don't have much money to pay it off. I hope I don't get, overcharged. But that's just real life stuff, It is what it is at that point.
式の気持ちはよくわかりました。
I'm trying to think, is there any middle school
まあ
stories?
もうちょっとだけあるぞ
I mean, blah 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 blah. Nothing I could think of right now. I just know I liked middle school way more than high school, but it's a shame that my middle school is closed. Thanks, white moms of America. Y'all can't handle fucking little munchkins running around. It's gone now, reduced to atoms. It's a shame. I miss it. I miss my friends, at least. They were nice kids. I mean, as nice as fucking kids can get. They're either the nicest bunch or the worst people you ever meet in your life. There's no in between. Or they were just there. Typical 4-story apartment complex. Okay, looks like we're going in there. At any rate, I will say something real quick about this person's community. She doesn't stream until actually a gen hour, like 11 p.m. and later. Your hours are earlier on me, so your streams are completely different things. That's amazing. So you get double the streamers. I envy that from you. But that sounds cool. Yeah, I guess the only reason why I don't is because I will probably pass out on stream. No cap if I stream that late. Also the fact that I'm a tabletop player, so there'll be days where I would be doing tabletop around that time with my friends, so my brain's like, oh no, I don't think I could do that. Well, there's also the fact that she shares her community with a man. Her husband, boyfriend, significant other? I'm very confused. You're making this sound bad. Is it a duo stream? Question mark?
そりゃ切れるけどいいのか
ええ、私より式が敵に無理やり開けると警報が鳴るでしょ。
Okay, it looks like we're doing some casual breaking and entering on our part. Fair enough. Ooh, Angie, is that Tama in my chat after we've been here for 2 hours? Judge him, guys. He missed SpongeBob brain rot. For shame. She never made it clear what they are. They appear to be best friends, but they aren't blood and make romance jokes, that's for sure. Okay, they're roommates. Let's just leave it like that for now. Use that against them for me. Tell me how it goes for you, okay? That would be awesome. Tell them that Angie sent that at them. Ah, Flerix. Hit them, there was this fat ass skip button. Oh my god, they were roommates. Exactly. Oh yeah. Thank you for the subs. Oh my god, you gave a sub to fucking Lord Pop-Tart. Good for him.
Arcueid 予想より数ここが根城なんだろうならやっぱり
Anyway, oh my god, that's a lot of dead bodies.
ここは根城じゃないわ。
For-
ただの食堂よ。
Forgive me, forgive
起
me.
きたばっかりの節なんて虫みたい。
Forgiveness
式はそこで待ってて。
is not something one can simply give out. But I'll take this as pizza money. Thank you for covering the bill. Oh my god, Shiki's being a badass. Let's go. Alright, you're forgiven. Shiki's being based in the corner. Wait. You can possibly afford a slice, LMAO. Of course it is. Not everyone who gives it without hesitation. My Drago dollars are not worth much. Nah, they're worth a lot to me. I just appreciate that you give me anything. Hell, even channel points spent means a lot to me. That means I know that you guys like my alerts. Anyway. Whoa, Arcueid's tearing shit up. Nice. True, true. Gives forgiveness. I know, I'm sorry. I can't help when people butter me. It makes my ego inflate and I get stupid. Anyway. Let's see. Arcueid's just going through town and she's tuckered out. Ooh, that's not good. Ah, the words are kind of fast. It's fine for now. Oh, new face. Hello. What have I walked into? You walked into Arcueid, bodying zombies. I'm assuming you're a Tsukihime fan because you walked in here. The least opportune time to join. True! That too. The very end. Also very true. Yeah, like, you know when the stream's gonna end soon and everyone just goes full crazy? That is the stretch. Oh my god. He went for the face. I don't know what Tsukihime is, but I can become a fan. Yay! Okay, so this is Tsukihime. The game I'm playing right now is Tsukihime. Currently, I'm just letting it go in the distance, right? Purely because I'm on a time crunch. Because I gotta go pick up something soon. Okay, so how do I sell you on Tsukihime? A boy with the ability to kill anything meets a vampire princess, kills the vampire princess, but the vampire princess can resurrect herself. And to make up for his sin of killing her, they tag team together to defeat evil vampires to protect the killer's home. It's a game that I'm playing. The game, it's over. Credits starts rolling. No, you're right. I mean, that's also a thing, yeah. Oh, is something happening? Oh my god, what is that creature? What is that? What is that to our right? That is disgusting. Ugh. It looks like I got a butt face. Part 19? Wait, oh wait, I read that wrong. Part 9? Yeah, I stream the same game a lot. It takes a long time to beat. I can't sit here for 8 hours, I'm sorry. There's also a based in reality. Oh. Hold on, let me check if my pizza's ready. I'm too late for the series, fellow viewers. Nah, you're fine. I gave you the rundown. You're good. Like, hear me out, brother. Just stick around. You're fine. Well, Angie hit the 3 hours. No, I didn't. Did I? It's a long visual novel. True. Oh, no. She becomes cranky and felt everyone. True. That's also true. Yeah, you came at an awkward time, bro. I'm about to go on break in the next 2 weeks to visit grandparents. Everyone loves. What the fuck? That's a spider. Oh my god. What? Oh. Oh, that is definitely evil Spider-Man. Oh my god. 5 roots. Like, stop hitting him with blasphemy for 5 seconds. Also, thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. But stop telling him lies. Right now, we're playing the remake, right? Because the old Tsukihime game from 2000, right? That game, I don't think is able to be streamed, especially with the contents in it. Oh yeah? What is this witchcraft today? I'm very confused. I can't believe you gave it to those two. That's the crazy part. You didn't have to, but thank you, brethren. I don't know what today is. Thanks for the gifted sub. Oh my god. Ah! Someone's calling me. Give me a sec. Okay, memeing aside, at the end of the day, thank you, man. They deserve it for real. They've been through the trenches. I think these are the motherfuckers that made my trenches. We bully each other a little too much. Whoever called, I have now a permanent vendetta for timing of that call. True. Like, how do I explain that? And you know what's crazy? The call that took me away from. Ah. Okay, I'm back. I'm so sorry. This is such a bad presentation, especially for the new guy in town. Okay, so there we go. I feel so bad. I'm so sorry. Please forgive me. We only got like a couple of minutes. Too. Why do they keep calling me, bro? Anyway. Now she's about to fill for a chat for a week. Seems like there's only 9 parts. I think you have about 15 or 20 more left just to finish first route. 3 hours per part. 20 per part per seconds. That sounds about right. Accounting for short distractions. Yeah, she does that like 5 times per stream. Speaking of which, I'm gonna lurk and be back in a long while. Yeah. True. Thank you for being part of the community. True. There's no such thing as bad presentation for someone with no expectation. You have a life, do what you want. Ads. No. I got a spider dude spidering. Oh my god, evil Spider-Man's real. Also, the words are really fast. Y'all got this. Why are we still here? To suffer. Anyway, hold on, I gotta check my phone. I'll be back in a second. Out of I'll let the stream play, it's fine. My phone charges far. Okay, we're back. Hello. I swear, we're super close to finishing this chapter. I was struck by Red Bull and employee pricing from corporate company. Oh, Red Bull though, that's interesting. You know, I never had Red Bull before. I don't drink, right? But it's not because I'm a Christian nun or anything. It's just like, it's like, I guess I was exposed, like, again, I never drink. My family does, but that's just because of a culture thing, right? And like, it never clicked for me growing up, right? And then when I do have sips of beer, right, it tastes disgusting. But to be fair to them, it isn't the high classy stuff, right? And like, I had champagne before, and that's just sparkling water that makes you fucking what? That tastes slightly worse. Oh no, Angie is advertising. I'm not advertising anything. I'm just telling you how I feel about drinking. But yeah, it does look like I have to wrap up shop in like 5 minutes, for real, for real. I got no shoes around me, unfortunately, so that's rough. I'm a little sad that we have to end stream sooner than I like. Because I was really motivated for once. But yeah, I'm happy we got a new face in the community. Yay! I will try to stream Monday, Tuesday coming before I head out, cause I know I'm leaving on the 7th. I mean, I'll keep y'all posted. Okay, I'll stream Monday because the 6th is not a good day for me. For real, for real. Arcueid is injured. No, not the waifu.
大丈夫かアルクエイド
And like that. You know, it'd be really evil if I stopped here. Maybe I should. Yeah.
バカ油断しすぎだあんな考えなしで暴れるから大丈夫か体の傷開いちまったのか
Do 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 do. Do do. Is she okay though? For real? We did kill her once. She is? Ugh, that does not sound healthy. I wonder where Arcueid hurts herself. I lean in and take a good look, and... Goofy Arcueid, goofy.
おい
もう仕切ったらけだ
An animal?
ものちょっとすごすぎると思う
Huh? That's cruel, come on. Why are we here? Just to suffer? Imagine being an animal. Crazy, I know, right? It's not like we're animals ourselves. Couldn't be me. Oh my god. Shin, come on. Chin up, bro. You'll be fine. We still love you.
本当だったんだから
Still be loved and accepted by everyone here.
誰かさんに切られたお腹がまた開いていたところよ
True, true. Yeah, it takes a lot to kill Arcueid.
わかりました俺が悪うございましたとものバカ笑いはどうあれお前が無事でよかったよ
Oh, that was for Shiki. Oh, hell yeah, that was for Shiki. Fair enough. I think when we get out this building, that's when we'll cancel the stream. Honestly. Because it seems like the pizza's ready and I have to head out.
まだ何かあるのか
I'm just like, Dad, why didn't you tell me before?
嘘泣きじゃないよ
Like I said, this came up like 30 minutes. Angie, I'm hungry. Yeah, Dad? Go buy something. What, Dad? Yeah, buy pizza. I'm like, huh? You have a credit card, right? I'm like, yeah. Use your credit card. Huh? And that's how I got pizza. And I ordered off of an app, so it's fine.
ちょっと
I'm hungry too. No, I don't want to hold you hostage when you're hungry, bro. Be free. Be fulfilled. Don't let your dreams be dreams. Yeah, that and oh god, sorry, you just remind me, I have a tabletop that I need to show up to later. You weren't holding me hostage? I mean, do you want me to hold you hostage? I mean, sure.
落ち着いた
I could play some Overwatch later and hold you hostage there.
ほらここが敵の本拠地じゃないにしても中に入って手
Honestly, I should do that for the next stream. Just make it a goofy ass stream
人が
day.
来る前に調べてもいいかも
Play everything that pisses everyone off.
次の手がかりもないでしょう
Woo!
けど他の職
The
場
gun
の
you're
話は
pointing at me, your mouth, are saying two different things. You better come back next stream. That's what I'm saying. Anyway, the throbbing in my chest won't come down. My face is burning up. Oh, Shiki is keeling over. Oh my god, send this poor boy to the hospital. Damn, not even the power of horny can help Shiki here. That's rough. What's with the reverb?
式
Did I stutter?
ちょっと大丈夫
Show up, or it's on site. I will find you.
すごい熱
One,
あっしゃ
two,
そ
three,
んなに相
uppercut.
手だったの
A, B, A, down, left, right, left, punch.
そんなことはなかったけどお前なんか
Oh shit, homie's passing the fuck out. I think we're almost done with this. Yay. I did say when we leave the room, so it works out.
ここの調査はやめて休憩にしましょう
I do know there's 12 chapters, so we have 4 more chapters to go. You should have done something like double kill or overkill. Alright, next time. We're getting carried by Arcueid for the 50th time. Shiki, I think you just like strong women picking you up. Pun intended. Okay, is that it? Alright. That's gonna be the end of the stream, guys. I seriously have to leave, unfortunately. But I can... Fuck... Upsies! Let me pick you up. Boop! I have picking you up now. If Angie isn't the announcer for the next Halo, I'm not playing it. Aw, thank you. But yeah, for real, it looks like I have to head out. But let's look at the flowchart before we go. How about that, guys? Whoa, there's a lot of straight line nonsense, not a lot of options in my visual novel. Crazy. But for real, thank you so much. Don't forget to check out the Discord, my Twitch, my Twitter, and my YouTube to keep up with Angie. I may not be a Kardashian, but I swear I can be entertaining. Trust. So let me save one more time for my sanity. Overwrite this data. And I'll see you guys Monday. Watch out for that. Bye-bye. Boop.